Welcome guys to the fourth week of Mailbox Monday. This week is going to be absolutely insane. If any of you guys are from the stream, you know that this week is probably gonna be crazier than last week's gold making. We had a little over 2.1 million in sales last week, and this week it's probably going to be even more insane. Before we loot anything, on the warrior, we already looted 131,645 because we were doing a bracer shuffle and things were getting buried. So, we already have that. But let's go on to the warrior and see what we got. Hi guys, just as a little reminder for this video, it's super long. So, here are a couple timestamps thrown up here for what you want to watch on this side. I made this to make it easier for you guys to get to the points that you're wanting to get to. But yeah, let's get started with the video, right? Alright, we're now on the warrior. Let's see. We have 74 sales, which is way better than last week. And as you can see, we have 173,566. This is way better than both of the last weeks, even maybe all three in total. So this is really nice. I'm gonna write this down. Give me a second. There we are. So to go through this a little bit, we have two of the Stratholme Militia shoulder guards. These are the purple shoulders from Stratholme, as I said. No, some Eternia more, some Doombringers, not really anything serious. And then we have this time-worn helm, and we have two sales on Ginzu swords. Both of these we got from doing the 24 hours of Older Man, so that's really good. And then there's a schematic there. But let's check what the next 24 are. Let's see. I'll stick with you guys as we loot it. But this is already starting out, this is insane for transmog. It really is. And we have 26,198 on top, which puts us just under 200,000. And here we have an Excavator's brand. I think this is a torch thingy from Older Man as well. And then a bunch of other stuff. So some expensive Korima ore here as well. But let's loot this and go on to the warrior for blacksmithing and jewel craft. So we are now on the warrior here. On the warrior we have 478 mails to go through, so it's quite a bit. It's not the top guy. That's totally our main, our druid, because that's where we did most of our gold making. So this is more like pretty much only through blacksmithing and jewel crafting. But let's go through this. We have in the first 50 a high amount of 243,949, which is really good. We have a bunch of Notorious Gear sales here, which is awesome. We have two captured Dune Scavenger sales. I bought these specific ones for 60k, so this is a nice almost 16k profit. Notorious prices on some of it has been going up a little bit, and the sales are really good. But let's roll through and see what the next 50 are here. Alright, the next 50 we have a good amount of 155,102, which is also really good. We have a Tibu Scorching Straight Sword. This one we bought for 67,000, so only a 9k profit, but still profit. Other than that, we have a bunch of Notorious Gear sales. This is really good. Some rings, some free 10 rings, actually some green items as well. Also some green rings I see, some ghost iron bars. So that's really good. And it's on a staff sale. But let's see what the next 50 are. Alright, we have almost the same as before, 158,986. Really good. Let's see, we have a Dune Scavenger sale as well here, also one for 60k, so that's 16k profit. A bunch of Notorious Gear. Now something that's really funny, I told you guys last week that the Notorious gear, the amount of sales that we had was absolutely not normal. But I guess it is right now because of 8.3 coming out and people are gearing alts. They're leveling it through Alterac Valley, the Correct's Revenge, which is sadly ending here in a couple of days. But you can still get your levels in. But I think that's why Notorious Gears is selling so greatly. It's because of people are preparing for 8.3. But yeah, there's not anything besides the Dune Scavenger here that's really interesting. So let's just go through it and see the next ones. Alright, let's see what the next 50 are here. 210,693. Okay, okay. That's really awesome. Let's see. We have another Tibu Scorching Straight Sword. This one I bought for 50k. So that right there is 50k profit. Such an awesome flip. I did this live, so that was really cool. And I resold it within a couple hours. So that's the reason I bought the other one that didn't make as much profit, but it's really, really good. We sold another staff here for almost 14,000, so that's really good. Almost like a 8k profit. But then we also have a Panther sale. That's something that I started here in this week. Actually, I started crafting Panthers and they've been selling kind of decently, so that's nice. We have a bunch of Vansis Rune sales here. We bought 20 Vansis Runes for 650 gold, and we did that because that was 300 gold cheaper than what the auction house prices were at the moment, and we've sold every single one. I believe more are going to show up because that's not 20, I believe, but that's a really nice amount of profit on each one. But yeah, let's check the next 50 here. We have a bunch of Osmanite ore. All of this Osmanite ore we bought for 16 gold a piece. So this right here is a really, really, really awesome flip. We have another Dune Scavenger sale for 95,000. This sale was so lucky because it was in between all of the multi-boxers not posting. So I got a really lucky sale. This right here is a 45k profit because I bought this for 50k. So that's a really, really, really good. And we also sold a Jeweled Onyx Panther for 95k. It's kind of low, but we make around, I would say, 7,000-8,000 on this. So at 95k, so it's still pretty good. Still pretty good. Besides that, I don't think we have anything. Yeah, we have some dredged leather here. 151 for 7.3k. But yeah, other than that, it's just a bunch of Notorious gears, a lot of rings and everything. But let's check the next 50, guys. Here we are. Let's see. Okay, they keep being super high. 154,570. God damn. Okay, we have another sale here on a staff. Still a good price, 11,771. And then a bunch of weapons. So this right here is one guy buying out pretty much all of my weapons at really decent prices. So that was awesome. And we see one of the huge ogre caches here. I bought a bunch of these for like 1,500 and just under 2k. So that not the biggest flip, but still pretty good. And then you see a free 10 Owl's Eye loop here. 5.2k. That right there is probably the highest amount of gold I've gotten on one of these rings ever since the start of the expansion. That's really, really, really good. Like, it's unheard of someone paying 5.2k for a free 10 ring. But yeah, let's see what the next 50 are. Alright, here we have some more of the huge ogre caches. Really nice. A Sapphire Panther for 38,000 and a Ruby Panther for 28,500. So these Panthers right here, I craft them for somewhere in between 23 to 24,000. So the Ruby Panther, not that much of a profit, but the Sapphire Panther, oh my god, so much profit. It's insane. So it's really awesome that we got this done. Yeah, and we have another ring sale, free 10 ring sale here for 4k almost. Absolutely insane. A Cutlass for 7k, really, really, really good. We got anything else? We got a Mecha Mogul here, 72,200. I bought this one for 61,500. So not the biggest amount, but still a good amount of money. And then a jeweled onyx pan for sale here for 91,000. This almost is not worth it. It's only like a free 4K profit, so that's probably around the area that I'm not going to sell it any lower than that. But still, it's profit, it's a sale, it works. But yeah, 305,000 on top. But let's see what the next 50 are here. All right, here we have not that high this time, but still 73,700. That's still a good amount. Still a good amount. We have another staff sale here. We have a bunch of storm silver ore sales. I got most of this really cheaply and resold it when the markets were moving, so that's why you see it. Also, the monolite ore, same concept, same thing. But here there's not really anything in particular. Like really cool stuff, but look, just a bunch of monolite and stirrups and nerf plates. But let's see what the next 50 are. Let's see. Okay, we have 60,457. Still a pretty good amount. Still a pretty good amount. Another free 10 ring sale here for 5.1k. So this is just around the area that the outside was as well. So this is also really good. Kind of unheard of, but yeah, we have a bunch more storm silver ore here. We have a bunch of monolite ore, hundreds of stirrups, almost, I would say. There's so many, but yeah, still an awesome amount. Let's check the last 28, a good amount of 26,704. All right, let's see. Alright, it's not really anything not anything particularly interesting, but still more monolite ore, monolite and stirrups, so it's just a bunch. Here's a Ventus rune actually, so that's cool. But yeah, that's really it for this character. So now we go on to the tailoring guy and enchanting, our main. And in total, before we leave this guy, we made 1,846,808 gold on this guy alone. And that's also counting the gold that we already looted, because we had to, because it was drowning out the braces. But I'll see you guys over in the main. On this guy, we have 1,165 sales. Every single one of these is gold. There may be there may be some stuff in the mail that I lost at some point, some buried stuff, but I can almost guarantee you it's not more than a couple things. So most of this is definitely gold. Sorry, just knocked the microphone here. But the first 50 is 72,578. Really good start. It's just a bunch of bags, some bear tatar. We got, I don't know how many stacks, but we got a bunch of bear tatar for like 5 gold a piece. So we've been selling it for over 20 gold, so that's really good, and using some of it ourselves. And then some gloom dust here, some really good prices on that. I think that's around 6 gold, maybe a little over 6 gold. And then a bunch of tide spray linen here. So something I do want to say, there is so much tide spray in this mailbox opening. And the reason is, I got 100,000 tide spray, and a little more actually yesterday, for like 3 gold each. And we've been flipping that for 6, 7, 8 gold all week. Not all of it, but definitely a lot of it. So you're gonna see a ton of tide spray linen. And also, just to remind you guys, if you haven't stocked up on tide spray linen yet, you absolutely need to, because you're gonna really need it in 8.3. If it's already expensive on your server, I suggest that you start doing maybe some 2x4s, because they give you a good amount. So yeah, also some Drums of Fury here, that's really good, and some Tempest Hide. But let's loot this and check the next 50. There is so many here, so let's see. Also, by the way, I cannot wait for the new mailbox updates in 8.3, because that means I'll be able to see 100 mails instead of 50, and it reloads every 15 seconds, so that's really, really good. Here we have a bunch more tide spray, and drums of fury, some bolts actually, some tome evolution, a lot of bags, some battle flags, some more bad tatar, but nothing really interesting. We have 40,000 here, 40,372, so let's write that in and collect it and see what the next 50 are. It's going to be really interesting to see how much gold this is. There is so much in here, so I'm kind of expecting, I don't know what I'm expecting, because I didn't expect to make as much gold as I did on the blacksmithing and jewel crafting guy, because I did most of my flipping on this guy. So yeah, and transmog did really, really, really good as well. So we're sitting here looking at, oh yes, a little bit like 51,350. So as you can see, it's not that much. It's a bunch of, not a bunch, but most of them are not really that highly valued, but still it's so many that it makes it to a lot of gold. So we have more battle flags, some deep sea satin flips here, some tome evolutions, some bags, some drums of fury, some sumptuous fur actually, 2 to 3 gold a piece, somewhere in between. We sold also an old world enchant here, a couple actually, for really great prices. So let's loot this and check what the next 50 are here. We now have a 50 here of 100,516. Obviously the Dune Scavenger carries that. That one I got for 60k, so it's a little over 12k profit. And we have a bunch of misscale. That was also a flip. Some more battle flags. Never mind, a ton of battle flags actually. A lot of bags, as I said, and some enchants. Let's loot this and see what we get. It's gonna take such a long time to loot all of this, but I don't mind it because it's all gold and I need it. And 104,000. Okay, it's going up. It's going up definitely. Here we go. Okay, gloom dust. Yes, gilded seaweave. Really good prices. Not super high, but still pretty damn high. Like 38, 39 gold a piece, so that's good. Umber shards, really greatly. That's like 30, a little over 30 gold piece. Some more expensive gloom dust. Some tempest tide flips. Here's some notorious gear as well. Embroidered deep sea satin for great prizes here. Great prices. More deep sea satin. Drums of fury, really great drums of fury actually. But yeah, let's loot all of this, see if we can make it before it reloads. What do we have? 52,220. Alright, not as high, still good. We have more misscale flips, embroidered deep sea satin, drums of fury, a bunch of enchants, really cool. Actually, a ton of enchants and bags. Rubber reflexes, these we farmed. I will say with most of this stuff, guys, what you're going to look into, what I did was I looked at what materials are going to be used in 8.3, and I also keep track of most of the current expansion materials to see how they move. Do they move up? Do we get a lot of stock? Does it drop down low so we can potentially flip it? And also I take chances sometimes, so I'll try out a little bit of stock to see if something sells, and then I know for next time how good it is. We have 53,986. That's really good. Let's see what we have. A bunch of umber shards. We actually flipped some veil crystal this week as well, so that's really good because I never expected to flip those. Not really, more just use them. And we have another Dune Scavenger sale here. We got it for I think 60k, so that's really good. But yeah, let's loot this and see what the next 50 are here. Alright, the next 50 here is 57,001 gold. Just one. A bunch of enchants here. They're not really that highly valued, but they've all been crafted for profit, especially from the bracer shuffles, so still really good. A bunch of bags, some more tide spray linen here. We have some dredged leather, some miscale, some tempest hide. Really varied stuff here. Rubbery flanks. So a bunch of really different kind of stuff. And a really expensive belt for 9.4k. Jesus. But yeah, let's loot all that. We have... Okay. 129,106. Jesus. My god. More, like, so much Tide Spray. So many Tide Spray sales for amazing prices. We have more Veil Crystals in here as well. Really good prices. Dredged Leather, a bunch of Gilded Seaweave. Bear Tatar, really good as well. Some Embroidered Deep Sea Satin sold for a high price. So, all good. So this is just a bunch of materials selling for really great and high prices. But yeah, let's see what the next 50 bring. So, we have 68,089 gold in this 50. Okay, well we have a bunch of Tide Spray again, obviously. You're going to see that in probably every single one. Some more Gilded Seaweave. Some Bear Tatar. Rubbery Flanks. True Silver Ore. It's a nice small flip there. Some Primal Water. Some more Battle Flags. Not great prices, but still decent. Let's see. A Coin of Many Phases. I bought more of these for just under 2,000 gold. So a little over 1,000 gold profit. That's really nice. Hopefully we can get to... Ooh, I don't know. It's gonna be hard. I have no idea how much gold is in this mailbox. I kept telling everyone as well. I have no idea. Because they asked, because I had so many mails of just gold. So I just can't. I have no idea. As you can see, we have another 96,390 gold. That's also really good. Did I write that in? Yeah. Okay. So, as you can see, there's a bunch. Almost every single one is Tide Spray Linen. There is some Gilded Seaweave trickled in here. And one enchantment for 4k. That's it. That's the whole mailbox. So let's loot this. But the next 50 here is 69,944. We have some dredged leather here. We farmed this. Not flipped it, we farmed it. Some Tome of Illusions, bunch of bags, and Embroidered Deep Sea Satin. Really good prices on this. It's really good that we can get these prices. Because the reason I craft this stuff is because I got the Tide Spray and the Deep Sea Satin for almost nothing. So these are really cheap for me. So it's a nice way to make some easy profits. Additional profits. So yeah, we also have some Gloom Dust here. Great prizes. Some Drums of Fury, as well as more Dredged Leather for 9.2k. Almost topping how good the Gilded Seaweave has been. But yeah, let's loot this and check what the next 50 are. The next 50 bring 87,991. Here we have more Gilded Seaweave, Rubbery Flanks, Dredged Leather, more of it, for even higher. Deep Sea Bags, Gilded Seaweave, Tide Spray Linen, Embroidered Deep Sea Satin. It's just a bunch of the same stuff. Some Tome of Illusions, just a bunch of the same stuff. Let's just loot this and see what the next 50 are. Alright, we have the highest mailbox yet, I think. Maybe on this one. At least in this character. 181,644. Alright, let's see what this is. We have a Mecha Mogul. We also got this one for 61,500. So really great, really great. Not really great. It's decent, but profit nonetheless. We have a bunch of Tide Spray, as you guys know. I told you guys about it. We have Gilded Seaweave sales. Actually, a good amount here. And Umber Shard sales. Still great prizes. Absolutely amazing, actually. It's so cool that my investment ideas definitely worked. And it's made me so much gold over the last couple of weeks. And it's still going to make me gold. Even towards 8.3 and in 8.3. But yeah, let's check the next 50. We're a little over halfway here. So let's see what the rest brings. Alright, we have 125,158. So really good as well. We have a bunch of Gilded Seaweave sales here as well. Some Tome Evolutions, more Umbra Shards, a little bit more Gilded Seaweave, some Primal Fires, some Primal Water. This is decent prices. The reason I sell this stuff is because I got cheap motes. So Mote of Fire and Mote of Water. So I flipped it that way. And then some bags and some expensive Drums of Fury. But yeah, let's see what the next 50 are. Alright, we have 63,948 in this one. Really great. Really, I mean, decent. We have a bunch of Tide Spray, Drums of Fury, Deep Sea Bags, some more embroidered Deep Sea Satin. Just a bunch, you know. Tome Evolutions, some more Primal Fire. Let's loot this stuff and check for the next 50. So much gold made this week. It's absolutely insane. But here we have another 50 for 59,404. With, again, a bunch of Tide Spray. Really great prizes. Deep Sea Bags, some more enchants, Drums of Fury. And yeah, Monolite Whetstone, 200 war resources for that one. So a little nice flip if you have too many war resources. We have another 81,784. Let's put that in. Bonk. Alright. It's just a bunch of Tide Spray. More Veiled Crystal sales here. Really, really good. Deep Sea Bags. Let's loot this and check the next 50. There's no point in going through all of this because you guys, I've already explained to you guys how cheap I've gotten the Tide Spray. So, and yeah, most of our average prices on purchase of Veiled Crystals is 140 gold. So, most of the ones that we sell there are somewhere in between 165 to 175 gold, maybe a little more sometimes. So not the highest amount of profit, but still pretty decent, The next 50 here is 72,101 gold. Okay. More Tide Spray, enchants, Veiled Crystals, Umbra Shards, some old enchanting materials as well. Nice flips actually. But yeah, we're just gonna fly through this. The stuff that doesn't really have anything of great importance to go through. We have another 75,045. Okay. We have more Tide Spray, some Deep Sea Satin as well. There's a little Gilded Seaweave, some Nylon Thread, 200 Nylon Thread for 553 gold. Just, you know, not much, but it's a nice vendor flip. Some enchants, and that's it. Now let's just loot this and see what the next 50 are. Alright, the next 50 here is 62,148. Okay. A bunch of Tide Spray, Deep Sea Bags, and Chorus Leather. 2 enchants. That's it. Let's just fly through this. There's no point in explaining this. So let's see if there's anything else. There might not be. It's actually insane how much Tide Spray we've sold over this week. I actually don't know how much we sold in total. So we have another 71,304 here. And that mailbox right there puts us over what our warrior made. So that might tell you guys something. There's Tide Spray linen here. We have more embroidered Deep Sea Satin. We have some volatile fire flips here. And volatile life flips. More enchants, some old world enchants. Just a single Notorious Gear Sale and bags. Shark crystals, old enchanting materials, and a bolt of woolen cloth. No, 20. But that's good. That's good. Let's loot this. Almost at the end here. Almost there. We have 66 left. So let's see. Let's see if we can hop over 2 million on this guy. Alright, 61,598. Okay. Some Deep Sea Bags and embroidered Deep Sea Bags as well. A bunch of raw beast hide, some Tide Spray linen, some Leylight Crystal flips actually, some Veiled Crystal sales, more Volatile Life flips, Tome Evolutions, more Tide Spray, and some old enchants and enchanted materials. Couple Hexweave bags. Yeah, Let's do this. The raw beast hide, by the way, I farmed this in a 1 hour farm of the Nagrind farm here in Walls of Draenor, so it worked out pretty good for the prices that they were at. But yeah, let's see here if we can get 52,000 out of this. 16, we probably can't. Oh, almost made it. 34,140. Not 40, 130. But yeah, the last ties per linen, some more gilded seaweave, a little war machine actually, some enchanting things, and nylon thread. But yeah, let's do this, and that concludes all of our gold looting. All right, we are now completely done with looting all of the gold. This week has been the craziest gold making week for me. We've made in total, putting together now, but I'm gonna go through it separately, and then I'm gonna tell you guys what the total is as the last part. So for transmog, we made, or transmog and old world materials, we made 199,764. So that's really good. That's better than all of the weeks, I think, combined, actually, maybe. But yeah, for blacksmithing and jewel crafting, that guy, we made 1,846,808. For our main here, which is the guy we're standing on, tailoring and enchanting, plus additional flips and some farming, very little, we made 1,982,000. So you're probably wondering what that makes in total, and I am happy to tell you guys, in total for this week in sales, we made 4,028,826. We almost doubled what we made in sales last week. Almost doubled. I really appreciate you guys watching this video. If you stuck through the whole video, watching through the explanations, I appreciate it. If you just clicked over to the timestamp to see how much we made for the week, I also appreciate it. If you guys want to know how I make most of this gold, how the process runs, how I do the flips, what farms I do, what kind of transmog I farm, everything, not everything, but most of the time that I play WoW, I do it on my live stream at twitch.tv/Sansaful. It's with 2 L's. That will change hopefully in a couple months. But yeah, most of the hours that I put into gold making are live on stream. But I really appreciate you guys watching the video, hanging out in the streams. They've been going really greatly lately. We're also gonna put out more content in the next couple of weeks. I plan to make a couple of new series, and we're going to continue the 24-hour farms of farming dungeons very soon. I've just been totally consumed with the auction house on my main for preparation for 8.3, so it might be a little bit before you guys see the next 24 hours in a specific dungeon, but I hope you guys enjoyed the video, even though it got to be way longer than expected, and I'll see you guys in the next one, or live on Twitch. See ya!